In terms of the OSS BSS Summit, we like coming here. It's a good place to network, it's a good place to meet. The content's always very good, and we hope to be back again soon.
The great benefit we see is being able to network with our customer community, with the vendor community, and we've been here before every year at the summit, and this year we decided we would continue our presence and sponsorship of this event, and we'll be back again next year. The highlight for me is a combination of 2 or 3 factors. One is the networking, because you work for a systems integrator, you need to network. But what is also important is the experiences that you take away. For me, a good takeaway from today's session were the panel discussions. I saw the panel discussion in the morning, and I thought that was very interesting and that was very relevant to us, which is why we believe this is a very good event for tech minds to participate in.
I think the unique thing that I like about the OSS BSS World Summit is the great mixture of people from across and around the globe, and it also is a good mixture of operators and vendors. So you get the benefit of both worlds. A vendor that is doing work with clients across the world and an operator that is making transformational change in their space.
The event is quite successful to us because we've got already quite some interest in the offering. Some very interesting first discussions on our stand, and I think we can create quite some follow-up events on that, and therefore yes, it is extremely successful so far, I think.
What's unique about OSS BSS is that I get more of an international flavor. Most of the other events that I participate in are within the US, and so I get less of an opportunity to understand what's going on in other countries, and I find that what happens in other countries tends to come to the US at a later time, and so being out ahead of that curve is a very positive thing.
The really unique thing about the OSS BSS World event for me is the ability to actually talk to operators. There are plenty of vendors I can get hold of on a regular basis. Operators are harder to reach out to, but here they really have been available to me to have a chat with.
Yeah, the OSS BSS Summit, I really enjoyed this time. What I liked about it was the good mix of operators. So what we saw in the beginning of the day was a predominant amount of operators sharing their experiences and where they're going and what they're doing. And then what we saw in the afternoon was a predominant focus with the vendors, and hearing about their innovation and their different solutions, and interestingly enough, most of those solutions were very targeted towards the problems that we had as operators, which were expressed in the morning. So really enjoyed it.